Have you guys heard of one of the supposed co-founders of Maverick City Music? A lot of you who aren't church folks might not know who this is, but they're a worship group or choir, some would say. His name is Norman Giamfi or Giamfi. Anyway, he went on a podcast of another known Christian artist, and here's what he had to say about gospel music. Have a look at this, and I'll be right back.
What was the turning point that you made when you knew that something different had to happen to resurrect or reshape the Christian/gospel industry?
I mean, I'm gonna be straight up. I knew it the first day. It was stale. The gospel norms wasn't working no more, man. Y'all sing too hard. Y'all over-sing.
Good God.
Stop doing that. Nobody want to hear no runs. People keep saying, we want choir music back. Choir music would have never died if people wanted to listen to it. I say it.
Say it.
Joel Steen, Kirk Franklin, T.D. Jakes. How can I find somebody to me that's not normal? Oh my God, I'm so sick of him. La 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 la. Why? What'd I do to you? I think people see me as competition when I'm not.
So let's go here. Travis to man.
At that time, it was some little chumps to me.
Right.
You know, I find chant for my church. I'm the one who got the big honors. We running worship. What I'm calling them for? You got my old background singer leading your thing.
You don't care.
They don't get it. You know who get it? White people get it. First off, everybody know I'm a Trump voter, regardless how y'all feel about that. So, got a really good PPP too. Trump, thank you for that one, bro.
Oh my God.
Well, so many people dog me, man. People work for me that dog me. Problem. 30-year-old young black dude from nowhere, Georgia, with no background in music, and I got more Grammys than most people you know. So your next deal likely gonna be with me. Maverick City outstreamed the entire gospel industry combined.
Jesus.
Everybody hated on it. Nobody called it real. Everybody said it's this, that, it's this, and all that happened from that is you saw the subsequent genre.
One of them gotta go.
One of them gotta go.
Gospel.
So yeah, you absolutely heard all of that correctly. I don't even know where to begin. When I start thinking about filming this video, I'm like, Lord, where do I start? So let me just start by saying this. For this brother to get on here and dog gospel music like that, and to try to give white people alone the credit for the reason that this type of worship music has become successful is absolutely mind-boggling, considering what I'm about to show you in a minute. When his career would be nothing without gospel music is absolutely abhorrent. You guys are always talking about pride and how pride comes before a fall and this, that, and the other. What I sensed from this video was not just confidence. It was a weird sense of elitism and pride. And I just didn't sense the love or spirit of God in him at all. And you just had to throw in there that you was a Trump supporter. What does that have to do with this conversation, sir? If that was not the most obvious dog whistle, I don't know what is. If you're doing so well, why do you even need to mention your politics at all? Why not just let it be about this wonderful new experience that has absolutely nothing to do with gospel that you and you alone have created with no one's help? For those of you that don't already know, let's learn what the real truth is. Let's delve a little bit deeper into the origins of this Christian contemporary music that he said only white people understand. Early white gospel, Southern gospel, country gospel had more rigid European hymn-based structures. In the 1960s through the 1980s, contemporary Christian music, CCM, so we'll say CCM moving on out, emerged from the Jesus movement, fusing folk, rock, and pop style. As CCM matured, it began adopting gospel-style vocal runs, ad-libs, and melisma. You know, the ones that he said don't nobody want to hear anymore. Choir and organ infused arrangements, because again, don't nobody want to hear nothing about no choirs, according to him. Emotional expressiveness and rhythmic phrasing. White-led worship movements, Hillsong, Bethel, Elevation, have used gospel-inspired musical motifs. Black church performance aesthetics like clapping, shouting, call and response, but often with little to no attribution or participation from Black artists. And it would be remiss of me not to mention this aspect of this conversation because it's crucially important. Holiness Pentecostal influence on Christian contemporary music, especially from Black holiness churches, and I would say exclusively from Black holiness churches. Many stylistic features that CCM has adopted, particularly in worship settings, originate in Black holiness and Pentecostal churches, which emphasize spiritual expression, spontaneity, and full body worship. Some of these include spontaneous worship, or flow as it's called, the idea of allowing songs to extend beyond their written structure, repeating lines and certain ad-libs, or moving into prophetic or spontaneous singing comes from Pentecostal traditions where worship is spirit-led rather than time-bound. This practice was common in the Church of God in Christ, or Kojic as we call it, and similar holiness denominations long before white evangelical churches adopted it. Power and market disparities. What is that? While CCM borrows gospel sound, it is often sanitized for white evangelical audiences. The industry favors white artists financially and in terms of airplay and visibility. Some gospel songs are re-recorded or reinterpreted by white artists and become hits in white markets despite originating in Black spaces. And now that all the facts are on the table, because unless I need to remind you, they that worship him must worship in spirit and in truth. I'll leave it up to you, the listeners, to draw your own conclusions. I think it's really sad that this brother, with his immense success and all his Grammys, I don't take any of that away from him. And also, let me just say, I am a huge fan of Maverick City Music, but I understand why that is. That he could not pay homage to his ancestors and predecessors who are still living, who paved the way for this genre to have evolved to where it is now and would not exist without it. And still the originators of said genre are not receiving the same type of success, acknowledgement, and accolades that they so deserve. And I'll leave you, my brother, with an old school prophetic flow. Come on, let's go higher. Come on, let's go higher. Come on, let's go higher in the Lord. Oh, come on, let's go higher. Come on, let's go higher. Come on, let's go higher in the Lord.